Hey, it's Tony. Here's this limo I was telling you about over the weekend when we were down there at the junkyard, and I was getting that regulator out of the door because I didn't know what it was going to need. And now it's here. The first time I looked at this, it was in St. Louis, and it looked like the roller in the cam. Like, here's the one we got from the junkyard. This roller was popped halfway out, and the guy had it totally soaked down with grease. And now that it's here and I'm looking at it, make sure the key's on. It's it looks to me like it's popped completely out of it now. See what the window does? See, before the vent gets down, it makes that popping sound and the big window goes down while the vent's still up. And you can look in there and see the rollers on the back side of that cam. So what I'm going to do is get that cam out and look at it and see how bent up it is, because I don't think we're going to have to change just the regulator. I mean the whole regulator. I think we can get by with just using this piece if this one has all been out of whack. So I want to get this set up, and we're going to attempt to get this one out, just the cam, not the regulator, and put this one on it and see how that goes. So let me get this set up where I think you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, let's see what we can do with this thing. I'm gonna get my glove on. This is what I was wishing I had at the junkyard the other day. I'm gonna take this door handle assembly off because there's a rod running through here that I think it'll make it easier to get this thing out. And I'm gonna take this track out to get it out of the way. So this is an 8mm. And then that just kind of spins off the rod, off this little plastic clip. So that rod shouldn't, I mean, it would give it some give if I got to get past it. So the rest of these are 11mm. There's that. And then this little cam, I call it a cam, I guess that's what it is, has just got these three here. Now, I'm going to see if I can get it out of there. It's already off the roller, so I may have to get the window out of the way. And it's actually easier, coming out easier than I thought. Getting the other one on probably ain't going to be that easy. Yeah, this has been up pretty bad. See, this, you probably can't see it on camera, but this side is way off from that side. It's not even at all. And this part's really bent in. It's really chewed up. See, when I first went and looked at it, like he told me that the big window would go up and down, but the vent wouldn't, which is this here. And he had it soaked down, and the motor was laying in the bottom of the door, and it was getting dark, so he wound up bringing the car out here to me. But I think if we just replace this, we may be okay, because the roller looks fine, doesn't feel loose, and it spins good now. I think it was probably was froze up before he soaked it down. So let's take this one off that we got out of the junkyard and put it in there and see what it does. See, it's all nice and even all the way up and down, and it's not all chewed up. It's pretty dry, but we'll put some grease on it. But we got to get this roller through this hole here first. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. Like I say, it was already off of that one. I got the key on, so I think we're going to have to try to see if the window will. And with this track being out of here and the cam being out of there, this vent window and window is not going to jive. So we're going to have to be real careful what we do here, or it's all going to fly out of its tracks. We got to get that started up there and then somehow get it spun around. I may have to come back up. Try to get it started up here. And this is the way that this came to me. The door panel was already off of it and everything. Okay, it's on there, but I can't get it to slide down. I don't know why. Maybe this rod is putting it in a bind. There. I think it's on there. Now we got to try to get these holes lined up. I'm not sure what's out of whack here, but it's way off. I don't really want to get my fingers pinched. That's helping. There's not a whole lot of adjustment in here either. There's a little bit up and down. This screw don't act like it went. There it went. Alright. Try to get that back looking like where it was. Now we got to try to slide this back down on the plastic thing. I think it's in there, so I'm just going to kind of try it without greasing it and see what it does. That's pretty dang good. Let me grab the grease gun. I'm just gonna cake it all over this roller and let it drag it up and down. Wouldn't hurt to put some in here. I'll try to remember to put my video that you can click on at the end of this one where I cut the skin off of a door and show you how this works from the outside. Well, I believe that's a customer, so I'm going to take that phone call. Okay, yeah, that was a customer I had to talk to on the phone there. So I got this smeared up pretty good with grease. I don't know where we were. I'm going to put a little here. Oh yeah, we got this one, and you want to go around and get a little bit in this track that we took out. And you want to put some here in the vent window one. You want to get a good place where it's going to grab it. It's working pretty good. This is pretty greased up. He sprayed a bunch of stuff on it. It's got plenty on it, so I'm going to leave it alone. I think that's pretty good. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to take this phone over there and show you guys this other door. And I'm going to try to remember how to put that video on there. I don't have this door hooked up, so I'm going to try to remember how to add this video at the end. See, this is what we replaced, is this part right here. And, you know, if I get that video put on there, or you can go back and look in my videos, you'll see this door on it, and you can see how that works inside. So hopefully this guy won't have any more trouble with this window. I'm going to get this door handle put back on here. And like I said, the door panel is not even here. I guess it's still in St. Louis. It's not in the car, although I don't think I looked in the trunk. But also, he's wanting me to look at this moonroof. And honestly, I don't know how I'm going to do it, because that's an awful lot of headliner that goes clear back below the back glass and all the way up front to the divider. And see it, you can hear it run, but it's not doing anything. And this is all pretty solid up here. I'm not even sure how it's all up there. And in my last moonroof video, I showed you how we take these screws out up here. Well, there aren't any. This is called a sky top moonroof, but this whole freaking long headliner had to come out of here, and I don't know how you would do that without destroying it, to be quite honest with you, because it's not going to go out this back door. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but I think we got the window working. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you've got a draggy window in your town car, that's probably what it is. Probably that roller is not rolling anymore. It's dry, and if it is, if it's popped out, it's going to chew it up just like this thing. So you shouldn't have to replace the whole regulator, just this thing. So if this video helps you guys with your town car windows, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll try to remember to put that video on the end of here So you can just click on it and see how that's working from the outside. Thanks for watching. Hey, one more thing. Right here where, if you see in my other videos, where you take that window switch wood grain bezel up, and then you've got screws back here that holds the metal brackets. Well, these metal brackets were broke off, pulled off the back of the door panel and still on here, and I unscrewed them and laid them there. When I looked, that door panel was in the trunk. So you can see that when they do that, it just pulls the rivets out of these holes. And I'm going to show you, because the door panel doesn't even actually break. You can put these back on, just kind of stick it back in the hole there, get it started, take a hammer, and that fits back on there really nice and tight. Well, if I can get this one to line up. Let's see what this one does. There. See, those are on there really tight again, because it doesn't actually break the plastic. It just pulls right through it. So now when you put the door panel back on, you can put your screws back in it and the door panel won't be loose. So there's another tip for you. I can't put this back on now because these door panel clips are shot. We're gonna have to get some, and I don't have any laying around here today. So anyway, there's another tip for you. If you get in there and somebody's got them busted off, they will pop right back into place. Again, thanks for watching.